Kryptonians versus Viltrumites. My answer at the end of this video might just shock you. Now that's a fight not to miss. We have seen lots of comments on who would win in a battle against these two formidable forces. Kryptonians and Viltrumites are way advanced species in terms of technology with lots of similarities, which could definitely make it hard to know who would be better and way more stronger in a fight. This video should answer the question just right, breaking down every possible advantage. I made the video in a series of understanding, so watch till the end to know my well-deserved winner. Planets. First, the Viltrumites are in a favorable planet called Viltrum, in which they have technically solved all life's problems technologically, scientifically, tamed and conquered the universe around them, built an empire to outreach other universes across the multiverse thanks to the vast amount of energy they put into their research, and are united with a common goal: to conquer the whole multiverse, unlike their other counterpart, the Kryptonians. They're from the planet Krypton, also technologically, scientifically advanced as well, but I would deny that on my own basis. The Kryptonians inhabits the planet Krypton, which is under a red sun which suppresses their superhuman abilities, as their powers only worked in the radiation of a yellow sun. This alone is a minus for the Kryptonians, cause I feel if they could not solve their planet's natural occurring challenges, then they aren't as advanced as we thought to go one-on-one with the Viltrumites' technologies. Vulnerability. We all know that the radiation from the red sun, RAW, suppresses the Kryptonians' powers and also other elements like kryptonites, which can be found on planet Krypton. Magic also affects Kryptonians and can cause possible death, unlike their formidable opponents. The Viltrumites have less to no weaknesses. Young Viltrumites are more vulnerable and easier to defeat than their adult counterparts, making them susceptible to attacks before they reach adulthood, but can be affected naturally by intense strength. Heat or high frequency underwater. Isn't that just dope? Which is another win for the Viltrumites Empire, if I may say. Cause if there were a scenario where the Viltrumite Empire would have to go to battle with the Kryptonian race, don't forget Viltrumites always do their study and research before battle, which would mean the Viltrumites would make their weapon or suits out of kryptonites. If Lex Luthor could do it to Clark, then why not an alien race well advanced in technology, powers and abilities? Okay, things just got a lot juicier. With Viltrumites we can go from superhuman strength, durability, ferociousness, supersonic hearing, flight or lighting speed, enhanced healing factor. I think this alone is a defensive ability when in combat. Decelerating age. Viltrumites can live for thousands and millions of years compared to both humans and Kryptonians, which gives them a lot of time to plan each battle to study their opponent's every power and weakness. Enhanced lung capacity to hold their breath in space for weeks without needing oxygen. Dominant genes, not really needed to know in this scenario, but just know if you were gonna have a kid with a Viltrumite, he would always turn out more Viltrumites than human. Now we know so much about Kryptonians, from Smallville to DCEU Superman. Now with the Kryptonians possessing abilities from superhuman strength, flight, heat vision, which we know is times hotter than the sun, supersonic hearing just like Viltrumites, freeze breath, which is one ability that has hardly been used by most, longevity. Kryptonians can live almost indefinitely if they live under a yellow sun, but that was never the case in most Superman movies with Clark. Telescopic vision. They are able to sense danger from miles away. Fast reflexes due to their speed, X-ray vision, and some really bizarre powers which I won't mention because we are focusing more on Kryptonians from in the movie version and not the comics. With all this, I am gonna say if both Kryptonian and Viltrumites are to meet on a battlefield, I am gonna put my money on the Kryptonians, but since we are gonna try to be realistic, the Kryptonians are peaceful beings and have no intentions of conquering and would definitely get ambushed by the Viltrumite Empire, who have been planning their attack for years, knowing their weaknesses and power, would invade, and under the rule of a leader like Jor-El or Alora in Z, they don't have a change of winning, and under the red sun, they would all be killed cause of the will to fight and defend, which answers the question. Viltrumites would defeat the Kryptonians in obvious reality that would be before their extinction. Comment who you think would win in a battle between Kryptonians or Viltrumites, and if I should do a later video of Superman versus Omini-man who would win. If you love the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the notification to get first-hand content. Thank you. Gracias.